It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to a special edition of the morning show on XL7-TV.
Special.
Yeah,
Special.
isn't it? Look, we're all together. This is a first.
I'm honored to be. I have the three wise men all at one time.
That's good. I like that.
And then we got Bob.
And Bob. No, me, Bob. The three wise men.
You knew what he meant.
I knew
You
exactly.
just had to mess with Bob. Wait,
He
which
knew.
Bob?
He knew.
Which Bob are you messing with
He knew.
again?
They know. They know.
Don't worry.
Right?
It's the season for
Not yet.
giving, and he'll
Not
be
yet.
getting.
You haven't done the interview.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I'm waiting on it.
What do you mean? I did.
No, you haven't.
You haven't.
It's special edition of the morning
No,
show.
here we go.
right.
Welcome to the morning show. I'm Bob Rectum. Well, this is David Strauss. Along with us is Bob Zdora
literally
and Scooter.
Oh my God.
Jingle my bell, Callies.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah,
It's
it's good.
This is how you call the reindeer.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, normally it would just call the deer in.
No.
The bell.
Does the rain?
Bell lets them know.
That's excellent.
Is that kind of like a
That's
fog light
excellent.
or what?
I forgot my bell out in the truck.
Thank God.
My bell is awesome.
We can wait.
Yeah. There'll be a break. We'll come out of the break.
Just randomly bring it out during who knows what.
Yeah.
Well, you may need it because you may be looking for a sleigh the way the weather looks.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at this swath right here heading towards us now. Swath.
I
am the best weatherman there ever was.
really.
With my terminology,
Here we go.
Wow. Okay.
it's going to get hairy out there. It's going to get hairy.
So I got a phone call yesterday.
Oh, no.
Fun.
A phone call yesterday from a buddy of mine up in Canada, and he said, "How's your weather down there, eh?" I said, "Well, it's not bad today." I said, "We're about 48 degrees. It's pretty nice." I said, "Tomorrow and Friday it's supposed to be a little bit chilly." He said, "How's chilly? I said, "Well, we're going to get down maybe in the teens and maybe around 0 at night." He said, "That ain't bad."
No, that ain't bad.
I said, "Well, look, dude, our high on Friday is going to be like 14 degrees. He said, "Well, that's 16 degrees, or that's 56 degrees higher than what I am right now."
Where the heck is he?
Grand Prairie,
You don't
Alberta,
have to be very far into Canada.
minus 52
Yeah.
I'm just, when we
before
hit,
the wind.
we
That's
hit
insane.
0, I'm going to call my brother, and I know he's going to ask, "Hey, what's your temperature?" I'm going to say, "We don't have one."
Cold.
Yes.
Very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
And it's for 3. It's going to be 60 again by next Wednesday. So that'll be winter. We'll have our week of winter, and then we'll move on.
That's true. He's right.
Be mowing grass by end of January.
Yeah.
Could be.
You're already
Or
looking
mowing-
forward to
mowing
mowing
leaves.
grass.
Oh, heck yeah.
Mowing leaves.
Getting
I
leaves,
still
yeah, I
haven't
still
been
got
able to get to my
leaves.
leaves.
I still
out.
have grass growing.
I guess I could rake them
Into
all
some
up.
spots.
Yeah.
I have people down on the river that would like for me to come tomorrow if I could.
Well,
To mow grass, not to blow leaves, but to mow grass.
To mow grass because it's gotten this high.
And it's
They
gotten
like
a
it.
little
on,
higher.
like
it's,
it
it's
this
a little
time.
warmer down
Yeah.
there. And
Oh.
the sun's been out, and you get good rain. So,
And you get moisture every night from the
From the
river.
river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
We're constantly
So
being
it
fed
still
moisture.
grows.
All right. Go down there and mow, buddy. Make that money.
I'm done.
Okay.
I've already got them covered for the winter and
Winterized and ready to go.
ready to be ready for March.
Very nice. All right, let's start the show off with the Roller Funeral Home. With all our respect, they do the morning prayer. They have 29 in the state, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. We sure do appreciate them in our time of need when we lose a loved one. It's a hard fact of life. All right, let's pause now for the morning prayer. Yep, I've got them now. Look at you all got them. You put them on the wrong camera.
I know.
Did you see that?
I know. I was looking at his face.
Oh.
He had that look
I was
of,
very surprised, wasn't he, that I got the glasses on now. Okay.
here we go.
I can't. Going into the prayer, I can't say a word. Go ahead.
No, but I sure could.
You can't.
Why they got to be so mean? Loving Father, help us remember the birth of Jesus, that we may share in the song of the angels, the gladness of the shepherds, and the worship of the wise men. Close the door of hate and open the door of love all over the world. Let kindness come with every gift and good desires with every greeting. Deliver us from evil by the blessing which Christ brings, and teach us to be merry and clear hearts. May the Christmas morning make us happy to be thy children, and Christmas evening bring us to our beds with grateful thoughts, forgiving and forgiven. For Jesus' sake, amen.
Man, I like that one.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
Yeah, who wrote that?
No, it actually is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. I guess I could have said those. I've said before I'm not the best at prayers, which you don't have to be the best at saying a prayer. But I thought since it was Christmas, I'd find ones that was about Christ because he's the reason for the season, and that I would just do it that way. You know what I mean?
Very good.
Yeah,
I think
I like it.
very good.
Yeah,
I like
all right. Well, let's pause now for Bob and Linda Zdora commercial. The Z Team.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z Team.
Every time. Great commercial. Y'all did a great job.
Thank you.
I really enjoy seeing that every time. Don't leave you hanging, right?
Nope.
I love it. You can watch it tons of times, and it's just as funny.
Yep. And he said like 17 times since he's done it that you were going to do a bloopers reel.
I need to do that.
No
I
bumpers.
think it'd be
Yeah,
funny.
he's also been talking about going to Coulter's ASU.
He did.
Celebration of Lights.
He did last
Hold
night.
on.
Oh.
Well, he has proof.
I brought proof. I actually saw Santa, and the sad part is I wasn't planning on sitting on his lap. Apparently, Santa had known me and called me over there and got a picture with him.
Ah, he knew you, huh?
So who's the celebrity?
And here's the
Who's the celebrity? Scooter?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a fan of the show
And
on
he
Tuesday
is.
and Thursday.
Actually, I went in there. We went through the lights, and we walked up, and we were looking at where they did the hot chocolate and the Santa and all that stuff. And we were about to walk out, and hey, TV guy,
TV guy.
He does. He watches the show.
stick around. I'm thinking, this is worse than going to the principal. I'm in trouble.
Being called out by Santa. Ooh.
I got called out, but no, they were great. They were awesome.
So he's a Tuesday, Thursday fan. Eh? I hear next year.
I was just playing.
After the first year, there's not going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday show.
I was just playing, Bob.
You're on a different list, Bob.
I understand.
Naughty.
But I did have to get proof, so he had me sit down.
Very good, very good.
So I was like, Bob's never going to believe I went through here. So.
No, I really was.
And would you have believed that he sat on his lap?
I was really prepared to give you a ration this morning.
Go right ahead.
Can't now.
I brought proof.
Stole my thunder.
He called last night and said, "Man, this line, it just won't move. I just don't want to do is park so I can go up to the
Going in it,
courtyard."
there was like nobody.
Yeah.
So, but by the time you got over to the shed, it was just nonstop. People trying to get out the exit.
Yeah.
But it was worth it. I will tell you this because, and I know that last night was last night to get out and walk around type of stuff because of the chill and the cold that's coming in. But just driving through the lights, which they're gonna keep going. It is awesome. There's a lot.
Now, I was
lights.
told that they are planning to redo that again on Friday. You'll be able to walk around again on Friday.
Will you? Okay.
Yeah. They're just not doing it tonight because of the weather.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see about that when that comes through. Look at that right there.
That'll be all right. Go ahead.
All right. Let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zdora. Well, it hasn't gone color yet.
A little cloudy.
Yeah.
The clouds.
That's really cool looking.
It'll
though.
click before
Even
we get
that's
The other
really
one,
cool.
the other one might kick in. Well, yesterday was the longest day, so they're a little shorter today.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's a little longer.
The
today.
other
Excuse me.
camera is
Yesterday
full
was the
color.
shortest
Yeah.
day. My bad.
Yeah, it's already colored
Yeah,
out.
see? Yeah.
Beautiful shot of the White River there. It's Cotta, Arkansas. Brought to you by the Z Team. You go to retiredtoarkansas.net where you can find these camera views and their listings, the MLS listings, a plethora of information about the Ozarks. It's really a great website. They changed it up a few months ago, and it's very user-friendly. But this is God's country. We absolutely love it here. If you've never been down to Carter, you ought to take a drive. They got the lights going on at night, and a couple of good places to eat breakfast down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area.
And these cameras at night, they're on the bridge, and they're on the lights in Cotter proper, so that we kind of change it around a little bit so people can see the lights.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I really love these cameras. These are really cool. I went to one the other night when a storm was coming through. And it wasn't snow, but it was rain, but it looked like snow. And it, Star Wars, it coming at it, it was really cool. I tried to take a screenshot
do it with
of
the
it.
fog. The fog will
fog?
well, you can get that effect with the fog too. It looks like it's like
I'm going to encourage
storm.
everybody
Yeah.
to go there later today when it's snowing and look at it through that camera.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to look amazing.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's needing to focus there. Focus.
Well, there's so many
I know.
things that's
It's
lit
trying
up
to
that
focus
it's
on.
not sure what to focus on.
Here we go. Scooter Mountain. That's up in Missouri.
Can't hardly see it right now.
You
Got
can see the
fogged out.
silhouette.
You
You
can just barely see the silhouette.
That's because it doesn't exist.
It's
Can't
Scooter,
find the
it's
name of it,
Scooter
can you?
Mountain. It's there.
It's Scooter Mountain.
Yeah,
I've
we've already dubbed it.
I've dubbed the Scooter Mountain.
See?
Just like
Bob.
he has dubbed the Cotter Island.
Yes,
Right.
Cotter Island.
Cotter
It
Island.
looks like an island from the view. You look at this, it's called Cotter Island.
It does.
Island.
Yeah,
We've
it
got
does.
the bridge entering in.
Yeah.
One way in, one way
That's
out.
what
Don't
I
get
call it,
trapped.
Cotter Island.
Yeah.
It's not an island, but
No.
there are some out in the water, though.
Go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find this beautiful view anytime, 24 hours a day. You can screenshot it and make it a background of your computer screen. A lightning storm would really be cool.
Yes.
I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't
Oh,
done
yeah,
one
yeah,
yet.
that I've
yeah,
seen.
that-
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
that one yet. So, but
Because
the
it runs
snowstorm
all the
will
way
be-
across that Missouri sky.
Yeah. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give them a call, 870-405-0793. They're realtors you'd recommend to a friend. They are licensed in Arkansas and Missouri, so if you find something across the border, you can give them a call. They are a military relocation specialist, which is excellent because there's a lot of red tape when it comes to that, isn't there,
There
Rob?
can be. It's to help to make things easier.
It does.
That's the whole idea.
Yep. Very good. Let's take a look at what we're going to expect for the weather. Mountain Home, Arkansas is 37, Harrison 36, Batesville 42, Yellville 38, Marshall at 41, Salem at 37, Mountain View at 41, Calico Rock at 37, West Plains, Missouri at 37, Springfield, Missouri at 27, Poplar Bluff at 39, and St. Louis at 34. And this was correct, and now I've got to do this again. It never stays. National Weather Radar, and look at that coming across the central part of the U.S. It's going to create all kinds of havoc. It looks like mainly up in Missouri and Illinois. It's going to come across the center part of Arkansas and
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Center part. Thanks. Here, this is what I was going to show here. So you got a winter weather advisory in Arkansas and just shy of the border of Missouri, but they have blizzard warnings up in Illinois, or let's see, that's Iowa, and crossing into South Dakota. Winter storm warning in mostly in Missouri, and I don't see any winter storm watches anywhere, but you can see here that it might not creep down as bad to us. They have a blizzard warning up in Iowa, you see here, and then down below you've got the winter storm warning. But yeah, we just got a wind chill warning.
Yeah, we're kind of like a little sandwich in there.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
So now until 9 p.m., we've got 80% chance of weather advisory and wintry snow mix. I'll read this today. Rain or freezing rain before 11 a.m. Then freezing rain, possibly mixed with snow between 11 and noon. Then snow afternoon. Temperatures falling to around 9 by 5 p.m. Wind chill values as low as -11. Windy with a south-southwest wind to 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest 15 to 25 miles an hour in the morning. Winds could gust as high as 35, so that's going to make it really cold. Chance of precipitation is 80%, but little or no ice accumulation is expected. Excuse me. Today, daytime snow accumulation of 1 to 3 inches. So, I mean, we really don't know what's going to happen.
We never do.
Yeah.
Yeah, read that next line down there for tonight. Though.
Partly cloudy with a low around -2. Wind chill values as low as -23.
Welcome to
Windy
Arkansas.
with a west-northwest wind. Gust up at a high of 40. Wow. Very good.
It's going to get hairy.
Now, the farmers know what to do with their animals and stuff, and no need to tell them. But if you got a dog outside, if you have a cat outside, find some place for them to keep warm.
Exactly.
Don't, because the water's going to freeze for them. Go out there, break the ice in the top of the bowl so they can get something to drink. Give them some sort of shelter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially like your barn kitties and things like that are out and about.
Exactly right.
Make sure your water hoses are unhooked.
Oh, yeah.
Covers are on and ready to go.
So whatever we do get today in precipitation, Friday it's not going to go away because it's going to be sunny, but blustery, a high of 13 degrees. Friday night mostly clear, low of 5 degrees. Saturday mostly sunny, high of 23. Saturday night partly cloudy, low of 10. Christmas Day sunny, high of 30. Sunday night mostly cloudy, low of 17. Gonna get cold outside. Better be wearing your booties. Norfolk Lake water level is at 553.66. Level is 1.66 feet above full pool. They're generating 0. Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 657.09. Level is 1.91 feet above full pool, and they're generating 2. That's a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z Team.
Yes, sir.
Bob and Linda Zdora.
Before you break away, David.
Break away.
Got a message from. Everybody knows him as DJ Peace.
Yes.
Yes.
But to me, he'll always be Bobby V. Bobby sent me a message, said that the Celebration Alliance is just drive-through for the next 2 nights.
Okay.
And we appreciate him sending that to us. He's very on top of things. And he had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Good. All right. Let's take a break and we'll come back with whatever we want. It's a special.
There you go. It's a special.
Well, we got to do some community events.
Okay.
We're going to do This Week in Real Estate, aren't we?
And we got This Week in
Somewhere
Real Estate.
along the
We got a
line.
lot.
Yeah.
We got a
lot to do.
jam-packed show. Don't go away.
We're having fun.
Stay
We'll
with
be
us.
right back.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This is our Christmas special.
Yes, indeed.
Isn't it?
Yes, it
That's
is.
why you see all
Well,
of
I'm
us
not
here
quite
today.
sure that's what I'd call it.
Oh.
Oh, it is. This is our last live show till New Year.
Yeah, we won't
After
see you
New
until
Year.
next year.
Yeah.
2023.
See, he's disappointed. Bob's like excited over there. I don't know.
It will be nice to have a week off.
I can't just say. I keep forgetting. I can't just say Bob because we got 2 Bobs sitting here. So.
Right.
I think people know who you refer to by how you refer to them.
Bob.
Think that's right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bob.
Right.
All right, what we got in community happenings?
Not really much. Arkansas Game and Fish replenishes fish habitats on the Bull Shoals Lake through grants, so that's a good thing. Fishing should be good. Yeah, there's just, I mean, everything's
They'll be
like,
looking for Christmas
I'm
trees.
looking for
They'll be
kids-
looking for Christmas trees over the next couple of weeks. And people that have got live trees,
Oh,
they
yeah.
can bund them up, and that's what they
Take
use
them
for
over
the
to the
fish
boat
habitat.
docks
They
and
take them
will-
out and they
Yep.
put them out
Oh,
there.
okay. See, this is the first time having a live tree. I've had a fake one for 20
Okay.
years, so
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So
Here's
just take
my
it.
You
any
can
boat
recycle.
dock?
You can recycle it that way. That's all.
How are you planning on getting rid of it?
I don't know. I'm gonna cross that bridge when I come to it.
Yeah, but that's how the lake will take them, and they'll put them out and put them in the water for habitat.
Very good.
There
Pretty
should be a story in there about Mountain Home PD's looking for some help trying to get some male thieves.
Oh, I read that and it was boring.
Well, it is kind of boring, but it's kind of
Because
important.
I want them porch. What do they call them?
Porch pirates?
Porch pirates. That's a story I wanted to read. Sorry, it is important that there is a mail thief out there stealing mail from mailboxes. So if you see anything,
Any particular area or just kind of around?
Just pretty much all over.
yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
say. It doesn't give an exact. Some people have the ring style cameras. You never know that your camera could have caught
Right.
somebody doing that. Maybe not yours, but the car driving by. Your neighbors, they stole the neighbors. So if you do have a doorbell camera, you might check that. the past few days. I don't know how long those doorbell cameras record
They keep
and
them.
save.
They're for a long
For a
time.
long
They're
time.
good for a while. Yeah.
Okay, so you might go back through. It doesn't have a time because who knows when they came throughout the day and stole the mail. But just be on the lookout. I get a lot of junk mail, so I'd hate credit card junk mail. People grab those and fill them out and put a different address, and next thing you know, they've got your
they're
card.
thinking more about Christmas cards.
Christmas
coming
cards
in.
with gift cards and cash,
right?
Even checks, they'll forge them.
I didn't even cross my mind because the last time I got a Christmas card with cash in it was 1993.
Give Corporal Michael Warno a call at Mountain Home PD, 870-701-1942. Give him a call if you have anything suspicious on your doorbell cameras. Or if you if you see somebody out there messing with your mailbox that's not in a U.S. mail vehicle, go holler at them so they don't steal your mail.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be at your mailbox.
Yeah, because it's happening. It's more and more. We live in small town America. But I've heard people talk about UPS packages disappearing and FedEx packages being opened and left. They just open them up on the porch and pilfer through them, leave what they don't want.
Too lazy to take the whole thing.
They're
shopping on your porch.
Yeah, they're shopping on your porch.
That's really brave to spend that much time on there.
A lot of people with guns here.
I'm telling you.
I would be hesitant to do that.
Yeah.
I was watching a video of this guy that he lives in the city and he's an engineer and some of his neighbors had packages disappearing. So he built a box that when you open it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's got confetti that shoots out. It shoots this large amount of what they call fart spray.
Yep.
It's got cameras, GPSs.
Yeah.
You get to watch them open the box and freak out, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that is funny. I would love to do that. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
I live kind of in an area though, not a lot of traffic, so I'd have to take it to somebody else's house. Does that happen very often around here? Porch pirates?
There must be something going on because yesterday when UPS came, he knocked on the door, knocked on the door saying UPS, and
they did last night at ours.
So
Kirsten
they must be telling people to get out there and get the stuff.
Get your package quick.
Yeah. You don't want to. So, Fire Marshal urges smoke detector checks before this winter hits.
Smart call.
Yep. That's always good. Flippin' School Board accepts bid for playground fall zone. What's that about?
Yeah.
Let's click in and find out. Regularly scheduled monthly meeting, and there's no info. Sorry. That's a look at community news.
Culture Celebration of Lights is going on still
going
and
on.
The City of Cotter still got theirs going.
Cotter still got theirs?
Yes,
till the
I've still got to
31st.
go through the Cotter ones. I was planning on Christmas Eve. Going on a tour of lights.
And I believe the Chamber's got a list of houses that
25.
you can drive around and get a little map there. You can drive around and look
Yeah,
at
their
people
Mountain
that-
Home Chamber is actually having a house lighting contest.
Yes.
So
Yeah, you
there's
can
a whole
vote for
list
them.
of them. You can go online and text a vote in or something, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, go to their Facebook page, and you can find it
There's a
pinned to the
commercial
top.
and a residential.
It shows every single one. They also got links to where you can find them easily. So that's what I want to do. Maybe not all. I'd like to go drive by all 25 and vote, but it could be a really long night. I don't know. Have you ever done it?
It's not that big. Town isn't that big. It sounds like it's going to
No,
take
but
you
there's
2
some
days.
that's
You're not
out,
going to be like the three
there's
wise
one out
men
in
coming
Midway.
in
It is
They're spread out a
separated.
bit.
So
Okay.
yeah, it is spread out a little
It'd be
bit.
good though. It'd be fun.
It'd be fun, I thought. Get some hot
I like
chocolate
that.
and go drive around.
There you go.
More fun than taking a major road trip in this weather.
Yeah, exactly.
Way to go. Way to go. I'm taking a major road trip.
Oh,
Thanks for bringing that up, Bob.
Did I say that?
And driving right into a blizzard.
I didn't say.
You haven't been watching the show this week, Bob? Because I happen to mention it every morning. For the sole purpose of he's taking the 2-time returning state wrestling champion
There you go.
on his first ski trip
Ski trip.
to Wisconsin.
Ski trip.
Okay, and the snow is hitting
This
here
is my way
at
of ignoring it.
Yeah.
noon,
It's been up there for a while.
and it's
actually.
already been snowing 24
Oh, it's been
inches
snowing up there. Oh,
So,
yeah. It has done that.
We got to go on break.
I don't know about
It's
Minnesota,
that time.
about
All right.
Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Let's take a break. We're going to come back with Bob Zdora and This Week in Real Estate.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Thank you for joining us. We were going to start off with This Week in Real Estate, but we did notice there was some closures, and Bob was like, well, go ahead. Arts and Crafts Gift Shop business will be closed tomorrow or today. Baxter County Department of Human Services, Kidspiration in Marion County, Kidspiration in Mountain Home, Marion County Department of Human Services, Mountain Home, ENT and Allergy Clinic, Norfolk Public Schools, Norfolk Youth Center, North Arkansas Woodcarvers, Serenity Inc. Community Support Group, St. Andrews Episcopal Church, Twin Lakes Literacy Council. Those will all be closed due to inclement weather. And there we go.
All right, so here's my thing. I think we need to, before we get into the real estate,
okay,
we need to go ahead and take a break and listen to Bob Zdora tell a quick story.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
We'll be right back.
Gather on the radio, boys and girls. I have a little story to tell. 'Twas the night before listing, and all through the house, not a computer was stirring, not even its mouse. The CMAs were completed, the contract was signed, all with hopes of selling this house in record time. We sellers were resting all snug in our beds, while visions of sold signs danced in our heads. The house had been staged, decluttered with care, in hopes that great offers soon would be there. The kitchen was gleaming, the sidewalks swept clean. O spirit of curb appeal, make our house be seen. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, we scrambled to see just what was the matter. The Century 21 goalpost had started to glow, a warm golden light on the new fallen snow. When what to our wondering eyes should appear, our Z-Team agents with buyers, my dear. They featured and pointed and showed them the way. They smiled and agreed and nodded, okay. Our house got an offer the very next day. We accepted it and happily moved on our way. So remember this story when you need to move. The Z-Team Realtors will make it go smooth. On behalf of the whole Z-Team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home, Linda, myself, Reese Tubbs, Sam McMaster, Darlene Clark, and April Bentley, we wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back, and I love it.
She did a great job.
She
really did.
Job.
She did a great job.
Really good.
I love the story. And you did a great job telling it.
I appreciate that.
Good job.
Narration done by Mr. Bob Zdora.
Yeah, it's very good.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Well, tell us about this week in real estate.
Well, this week in real estate, it's been still busy. We put a house in on Thursday. We had it under contract with multiple offers on Saturday.
Wow.
Stuff that's priced properly and presented well is going to go.
Yeah.
That's the deal.
Yeah.
There's other stuff that's been sitting and going, and some stuff you see coming on the market, you kind of cringe a little bit. You look at the price and you go, 18 months ago maybe.
Right.
Now in this market, not so much, and it's kind of because this house sold in 3 days, so mine should sell in 3 days. But like I say, it's price and presentation and what's there. The people that are buying, I was talking to a builder yesterday, and people that are using their money, people that have the money, they're not buying money. In other words, they're not taking a mortgage, they're not getting a loan. Those are the ones that are keeping the economy going right now. They're the ones that are doing the buildings. Builders are busy. There's crews that have come here from Fort Smith, Fayetteville, and in that area there that have come here to work.
Yeah.
Because we're busy, and they've slowed down a little, but not much. But in talking to the guy, I said, well, that's kind of an outlier area out there. You get into Fayetteville and Benton and places like that. They're unique because of Walmart and because of the industries that are there and making people they're making them live there, making them come to meetings. So you're going to sell more houses. Mm-hmm. And those are all very well-paying jobs for the most part. So you've got bigger houses and you got a number of them. Here you got people that are just coming to get away from everything. Mm-hmm. They're coming for the quality of life that we have. They're coming for the schools, the hospital, the three legs of the stool, with the university and the people. We talk about that all the time. Quality of life. And that's what we have here that they don't have in so many other places. That's what people are looking for. And high-speed internet's really a big factor in that as well. But a lot of people, they're coming with their money, and they're not buying the money, as he put it. That was a good term. That's really what it is. And as long as the economy keeps going the way it is, we're seeing people that still have that. They're selling homes in other places. Some of those markets are down 20%, but they were so inflated that they're still coming out of the deal with a lot of money in their pocket.
True.
So they can come here and do very well.
Yeah.
That's what's made the difference. I mean, but somebody's like, his markets are down 20%. Vegas, Miami, Phoenix, places like that. And it seems like every time that we go through these housing bubbles and rises and falls like that, that's what they did. They shoot up astronomically high, and then they come down the same way. Whereas we kind of roll like a wave coming across the lake.
Yeah. With rates going up, prices need to come down. That way the payment can be affordable if somebody is going to finance.
Right.
And so that's what we're kind of running into down at the RV store with rates going up. People are like, I'm going to pay so much more. So Nate, the general manager, he's like, well, we have prices way down, especially on 22s, just to get them out.
Right.
And his slogan is kind of marry the price, date the rate.
That's what it is.
Because they're not going to stay up forever. They will eventually come down. So we have the price point so low now. There's so much off that, yes, you'll be paying maybe 1% more from the average of what it was 6 months
and
ago.
you guys were never in the mortgage type numbers anyway.
Right. So it's one of them things that you go ahead and buy it now because you're saving so much on the initial cost of the unit that, yes, you'll pay a little bit more in interest, but you can refinance when things get better and they start to go down. You're not going to be paying that same rate for the next 6, 7, 8, 9 years. No. Well, hopefully not. we'd hope maybe in the next year or two the rate starts to come down. So, and I figure that's what you're talking about when you cringe when you see the price and you're like, well, we're not there anymore. You got to get more competitive on the price. That way, when if they are getting a loan and they see that payment, they're like, well, I can't do it. Well, if it was $20,000, $30,000 left, they might be able to.
And you figure when you break that over the 30-year length of the loan, it's going to be down in the course of that.
Yeah.
And I know that Chris Nassari's got a program where they're offering, when you decide to refi, they'll eat some of the rates, some of the fees when that happens. So they're, the bankers and the finance companies, they're going to do what they can do to help people.
Yeah.
Because it helps them as well. I mean, it just, you can't be in business if you're not selling loans.
Yeah.
That's all a big part of it. And the financing on your guys' end for what you guys do, that's a big part of it as well.
Yeah.
That's what helps keeps the doors open and keeps people working.
Yep.
It's good to hear right now going into Christmas time that the buyers are still coming in, the market's still moving, because this is the time when people are gathering with their families and they're talking to their parents or their grandparents saying, all right, you guys are ready to downsize, you guys need to make a change, blah, blah, blah. Now's the time to start making those conversations when you're together and you guys can figure things out. And it's kind of nice around this time to know that the market's still going and now's still the time. Get it out, get it listed. It can be sold.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because I would rather be doing it now than me trying to do it a year from now, not knowing what's going to be going on. At least now you know how things are. You don't know what it's going to be a year from now. You may look back and go, there's a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas that people are going to be going, we had a chance and that was it.
Yeah. That
that's just life
all the time.
That's just life. I mean, and life goes on. People get new jobs. People have families. People get married. There's just life that occurs. And so even in the depths of 2008, when everything we were still selling houses. Not as many, obviously, but we were still selling houses because people had to move, people had to come here. Yep. There's more job opportunities here now than there were then. So you're bringing more people in and more qualified people to do the work that needs to be done. We don't have a 3M or something like that here. But there's a lot of other good providers. There's a lot of, the lab does a great job. The hospital, obviously, is phenomenal for an employer. They're the number one employer in the area. But there's a lot of subsidiary things that go with running the hospital. And agencies and things that come in, and that's how they make their money, supporting the hospital, supporting the university. Things like that are very important. And the cancer building that's going up, there'll be a lot of extra jobs, not just people that are working in that building. There'll be a lot of other things going on around that'll satellite from that.
How many people do you think are just sitting back going, I'm going to wait for the bubble to burst and wait for the prices to come back to realization?
I don't really see a bubble.
I don't either.
I don't. It's not like 2008 where they had all that money out there where if you could fog a mirror, they were giving you a mortgage, and they never should have. And then they were pushing them out, and the banks were stuck with all that money. The mortgages now, you had to have money to get one. The prices were up, the mortgages were cheap. It worked out great for everybody.
So if you're sitting back at home thinking, well, I'm going to wait till the prices come back before I buy one, you may be waiting a long time.
They're never going to go back to where they were. They're going to fall from where they are. They're going to fall some. That's just the market. But it's still a supply and demand. And we lost like 5 or 6 more houses this week compared to what we had last week. So, as long as that's the case, they're going to stay up a little higher. Because there are still people that are looking from other, like I say, mostly for people from other markets. We never really had a big people moving from area to area here. In the city in Chicago, people who move from Skokie to Algonquin or whatever. Whatever.
You're not moving from Northern Hills to Beaufort.
Yeah, right. Although you might be moving from Beaufort to Northern Hills, or because like we were talking about when you're getting together for Christmas and you're saying, Mom, you guys got to. This is just too much for you to keep up.
You need to get a little closer to the services.
You need to get something a little closer. You can't be driving at night. Dad's eyes aren't as good as they were. He's not as good on the tractor as he once was. And you guys need to, let's find you a little place in Southern Meadows, whatever, and get you some help that way and sell this big place off. Yeah. That's where we see people that are staying here, that are moving from one area to another, and they downsize, and then they have to downsize, and it's not a bad thing.
No.
You know, you take your memories, go with you. You think people sit in the house and they go, oh, but little Susie, we had her graduation here, or we had the first communion, or whatever it may have been. But you know, those memories are there with you no matter what. You know, and the sooner and the more able you are to make that jump from it being your home to being a house, the better off you are. And there's a difference. We had a great place in Big Creek. It was always our house. It was never our home, and we knew that. And you know, now where we are. But people know. You know, it's in dealing with people when we go to talk to them about moving, and I tell them, the sooner you can make that jump, when you can change from this is our home to it's that house that we live in, you're going to be much happier.
Yeah.
You know, and easier to make that break.
Well, I've lived in 16 different houses over the course of my life.
They're going to catch up with you one of these times.
So even the current one that we're in now, I know I'm not going to stay in forever. You know, we're going to eventually move again.
You'll make a home wherever you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when you make it your home, you make it your home.
You make it your home. Yeah. But it's a house that I'm not attached to. I'll sell, and we'll move on to the next place. Yeah. The right place for the right time of your life.
There you go. Exactly. I know a good realtor when you're ready. Numbers. This week in real estate, there were 24 new listings came on the market. 3 parcels of land, 21 homes came on the market. They ranged in price from $575,000 to $22,000. There were 33 sales, 3 commercial properties, 9 parcels of land, 21 homes sold. They ranged in price. Excuse me, that isn't right. Give me 1 second here.
Uh-oh.
Wrong one came up. Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Because you're live on TV.
Exactly. Exactly. I knew that number wasn't right.
He'll get it.
Come on.
We'll be back.
There we go. I'm sorry. I apologize. This week in real estate, for today, there were 24 new listings came on the market, 1 commercial property, 10 parcels of land, 13 homes came on the market. I knew that was better. They ranged in price from $599,000 to $48,000. There were 31 sales, 10 parcels of land, and 21 homes sold. Those homes sold in a range from $55,000 to $469,000. The average sale price this week was $230,000 with 104 days on market. A total of $4.8 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 9 properties expired, 16 had price changes, and there's still 68 pendings, which isn't a bad. And we were up around 100 when we were a little nutsy last year.
Sure.
But, 68 still isn't a bad number.
No.
Currently, there's 239 homes listed on the MLS. So, I mean, it's down appreciably every week. We're falling a little bit more, but we're up from when we were just barely over 100. So you'll see that now. For this year, there's been 1,152 homes have sold for $256 million. Average sale price this year has been $222,000 with 80 days on market. Last year, there have been 1,307 homes that sold. They sold for $256 million. So 155 more homes sold last year than this year.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was just.
But the numbers are still
for
good.
$9 million. So, and it's only $9 million difference.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're selling for more this year, and some bigger houses sold this year.
Yeah.
That didn't sell last year, and that's where you get that. You sell a couple $1 million properties in there, that pushes that up pretty quick. Yeah. Average sale price last year was $203 with 89 days on market. So it's been not as hectic this year. The beginning of the year was, and now things have settled down some, and you're seeing that in the numbers. But the interest rates, I was looking at an article yesterday, and in some places they're under 6%. So you may have to buy that a little bit, with a little more money down, but it can well be worth it. 5, 6, 7% is historically has been a good number.
Yeah.
I mean, the houses weren't as expensive, and that's kind of people. Oh, well, yeah, but in '70 this, and when it was 18%. Average sale of a house that was probably about $130,000, whereas now you're pushing $330,000. So that's really where, if we were to, and they know that if it were to jump to those kind of numbers, 10, 12%, even, that everything had come to a screeching halt, because it's you marry the price and you date the price and marry the
marry the price, date the rate.
Yeah, and that's what you're looking at. It's the price, not the price. It's the cost of that house. What does that house cost you every month to live in?
Yeah.
And you look at your insurance and your car insurance and your homeowners and the property taxes and all of the things that add up, the water bills. Everything has been appreciating because with inflation.
Yeah.
So you need to kind of figure out where the sweet spot is for you and how much you can afford. If you've been pre-approved 6 months ago, get pre-approved again. Go back to your lender and say, okay, maybe you got a raise, or you're getting a raise first of the year. That's fine, but you need to know where you're at so that you don't get yourself caught short.
Right.
When in 08 and 09, when all of that was going on, we didn't have anybody lose a house. I talked people out of houses. It's like, you don't do this.
Right.
Anyway, great realtor you are. Actually,
I've been there.
Yeah, I mean, it was to protect you. Don't do it. It's not really. And so we didn't have anybody lose a house. So we felt real good about that.
That is really good.
Yeah.
I've done it in the car business. Somebody comes in and they shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm not their financial advisor, but every once in a while you're just like, no, I can't.
This is not
I can't
a
be
good
the
idea.
one to do this to you.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So, all right, 7:46. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back with more on our Christmas special.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we're here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going? See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Bob, tell us how they can get a hold of you if they want to.
Best thing to do is call my honey. She's at 870-405-0793. The website's retiredtoarkansas.net. The cameras are on there. The whole MLS is on there. We're available from Missouri to as far south as, if you're within the sound of my voice, we can service you.
And you can use that number at Orstland's, and they may say, well, you're not the right guy.
Very good.
Only you.
It's happened more than 3 times. I know. Yeah.
I guess I don't know the story.
Now it's time to talk a little bit Christmas.
Christmas. Okay, I have one question. He's going to bring all the reindeer to the yard.
All right, let's go.
I have one very important question. Yeah. You can go first.
Okay. Oh, I can go first.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
In all the years of your life, what has been your favorite Christmas present?
Present?
Mm-hmm.
Present.
Now, you go back to a kid, because I'm going to go back to when I was a kid.
I am going to go back to a kid.
Because that's when you're going to, yeah.
And it necessarily wasn't the present, but it was a present I will always remember. All right, we're driving to visit our relatives in Nebraska, and we're going through Colorado, and we get stuck, and we're driving this old van. Front nose, shift on the column, old van. And we get stuck in this blizzard. And it's actually made one of their records or whatever, but it got to the point that we couldn't drive anymore, and there was lights on that we seen in this building, and it ended up being an apartment complex or a hotel. So we pulled in the parking lot, and we're in a 2-wheel drive van, so we're not going anymore. And my mom went to go check for rooms, and when she came out, she left the hotel walking back to the vehicle and got lost. With all the snow, she couldn't see where the building was, where the van was. And at one time, my brother was looking out the back of the van. He goes, I think that was Mom, and she disappeared. So my dad ran out there, and she'd fallen into a drift of snow and couldn't get out. My dad picked her up, got her into the van. They didn't have any rooms. We decided we were going to sleep in the van that night. And I'll never forget the morning when I woke up, there was drifts coming through the crack of the window down to the steering wheel. And we had to tunnel our way up to get out of this van. It had covered us completely. We ate at a gas station down the street that was open. It was a fun Christmas, but I do remember being able to sit in that van and everybody got to open one gift for Christmas. 'Cause we were stuck. We were there for Christmas. Yeah. And I got a watch. I was a little kid. And I'll never forget the watch. And it's not that the watch was overly cool. It's that one present you got to open. And to me, I was a kid. This was like camping. This is cool,
it's an adventure. It's an adventure.
My dad's like freaking, and we were there for quite a few days before they were able to open the roads and then get the van dug out. But I will never forget that Christmas.
No.
And I'll never forget that gift. I mean, it's the one gift we opened. And,
right.
And like I said, it wasn't the gift. It was just that time that was.
Situation.
It was awesome. The family was together. It was, for us kids, it was a camp trip. It was just a lot of fun.
That's excellent. Bob?
I don't know that I have an answer. Go ahead.
No?
In 1969, I had joined the Marine Corps and was in San Diego. So they were going to give us Liberty for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Chicago was snowed in. One of the guys lived in Oakland and called his mom and said, can I bring 3 guys with me? And of course, Mom being a mom, oh my God, yes, bring them. So 4 of us flew up to Oakland for Christmas. We got picked up just in time we had the full regalia on, and we got picked up and went to Mass, made midnight Mass, mm-hmm. and everybody stopped. When we came in, because we were like a minute or 2 late, and came in and everybody stopped. And spent 3 days up there, and flew back, and that's a Christmas. He took us down the street where Bullet had just been filmed, and he ran us through the roads on that, and it took us to Haight-Ashbury, when you could still go down there. That's a Christmas that sticks out more than others. And then when we flew back, we were flying military standby, obviously, and an older woman for us being 18, she says, I'll take these 4, and she put us in the first 4 seats in first class. Now, I don't know what happened to the people that really had those seats. They may still be sitting there in the airport. I don't know. But she put us in the first 4 seats. She never moved. She stood in the middle and just gave us alcohol. What do you drink? Boom, 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 boom. It can't be an hour flight from Oakland back. Paralyzed when we got off the plane. But she had a son that was in, and she knew what the next step was going to be for us. Yeah. And just fed us, and just the best flight ever. And that's a Christmas story.
That's it. That's
cool.
That's a great Christmas story. Yeah. Although I did ask you present.
I did.
That
well, that was a present.
That's a great. Because now y'all make me feel bad because mine's just a present. It's no.
It has a different meaning to everybody
But there
else,
is a small story to it. Living in Bakersfield, California. Well, we lived in Rosedale. It's just outside of Bakersfield. And favorite present was a Golden Arrow remote control car. Looked like a little dune buggy. And this thing go like 30 miles an hour. It was awesome. But then I found out later that it really wasn't supposed to be my present. It was supposed to be my older brother Roy's present. My dad had given him money to go buy everybody presents in the house. He spent it on himself. Sorry, Roy. And so he took that present and gave it to me, which he told us that many years later, just to kind of jab at my brother. But man, that car was great. It goes so fast that you couldn't control the thing, and I rammed it into the back of a tire and busted the front end of it. But my dad got the parts for me to fix it. But over the course of many moves, like I said, like 16 houses, at one point in time I lost the remote. I still had the car, still had the battery and charger. And then after another move, the charger disappeared. So I had the car and the battery. And then somehow the battery disappeared. And just recently, like maybe 3 years ago, I finally threw the car away. Oh. And I got that in 1987.
You'd have it sitting
you probably should have got those pieces.
I did.
You should have gone to eBay. You probably could have got those pieces.
I should have. Yeah. I mean, that thing was cool.
You don't have a story, Bob?
No story?
All right. What's the stupidest thing you've ever done at Christmas?
I can't tell that story on
Neither can I. I can't tell mine.
I can't tell that story on there. I don't know.
I think one of the stupidest things I did is...
Statute of limitations or how long?
One year, the only thing I wanted was a new motorcycle. And I had those, drove those Enduro street dirt bikes. I wanted a new one, so my parents went out for Christmas, and we traded in mine, and they put a down payment and got me a new bike, and unwrapped it that night, was real excited. Woke up next morning so mad because it had snowed. I can't drive my motorcycle. I mean, it's just slick as heck. So I got my little welder out, my dad's welder.
No.
Welded a frame, mounted skis on the outside of that. And drove all over that neighborhood on my motorcycle.
That's actually awesome. You MacGyver.
That was a stupid ordeal, but I did it.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was good.
That's cool.
That was a good reference.
So that's, yeah.
Very
good.
All right, Bob, what do you want to talk about?
No,
we've got
your time, Bob.
We've got 3 minutes. Anything you want to talk about, Christmas?
The change.
Okay.
The change of Christmas. We've gone, it's evolved from handmade, homemade, heartfelt to give your kid an Amazon account and say, pick what you want.
Oh, no.
Not Gig and David.
Yeah, no. Right.
But it's taken the personal effect out of it, the biggest thing I remember of Christmas is going to my grandmother's house, and at 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve night, the bells would ring. There'd be a big Santa sack outside. And I was more excited about watching the faces of the people, like I was 8, 9 years old. Mm-hmm. I wasn't really ever big into getting. I always watched what they got, and I always thought that was pretty good. But we've made it way too commercial.
Oh, it's definitely commercialized big time.
Oh, you can see that before Halloween.
Spent some time with some kids this weekend, and I wanted to make sure they did a little bit of shopping. And I don't know what to get. They've never told me what they wanted. That should make no difference. If you think somebody needs something or you think they would like something, that's what you should give them.
Yeah.
You shouldn't wait for them to tell you what they want.
It's true.
Just me.
Yep.
We did a Secret Santa thing with wrestling, and I put on there, I like homemade stuff. That was, I do. I like people make something or do something crafty or something.
If you ever ask me what I want for Christmas, I'm never going to tell you. Ever. My kids hate it. But
all right,
you're around me all year round? Mm-hmm. You're around me all year.
You should know.
You should have an idea of what you think I would want.
But you're in the same situation I am. If you want something, you get it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's Christmas or February or July.
I'm at the point now I don't need anything. You don't have to get me anything. I want to get it for the kids, I want to do something for them, and I'm not necessarily expecting anything under the tree, although if there's nothing, then we got a problem.
See, that's part of it.
Scooter, I think we need to take about 15 seconds and thank all our advertisers that's been with us throughout the year.
Go ahead.
I just want to, everybody that does football and the sports stuff with us, I want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for doing that with us each year. Looking forward to a good season next year. We do start basketball on Tuesday.
Yes.
We're going to give a shot at basketball. We're going to do all the home games live. We've got something worked out with the Bomber Sports Network, so we're going to be doing all the away games. So I know you got to go, so that's it.
Excellent. Thank you for watching.
See
Merry
everybody
Christmas.
after the
Merry
New
Christmas.
Year.
Yeah.
Merry
See
Christmas.
you next year.